One thing that is always true with every DECA chapter in high school across America is that spirit wear is very seasonal. Essentially, everyone comes back, we have football season, it's at its peak, and then basketball season comes around, it peaks up a little bit more in baseball, but in between those, we're very slow. Are we not, V?
Sure. After about the beginning of November, when football season ends and it starts to get colder, people come inside. There's not a lot to cheer for until the next season starts, and by then they've already got their spirit wear.
So the question is, how do we make a DECA chapter be able to be making money all year round, and again, let the students be running their school-based enterprise and learn and earning again every month of the year? So what we've teamed up and essentially decided was we need to be selling other designs other than spirit wear and be tackling the fashion merchandising world. Essentially, what's great about the industry is, V, are people always going to wear apparel?
People are always going to have a shirt on, aren't they?
Yep, otherwise we'd all be naked. So the idea is, well, you can let people go to the mall, they can go to Amazon, or your school store can start acting like you are one of those beach shops that prints on demand, and you let essentially your customers come into the school store, say, I want that shirt with that print. 10 seconds later, you have printed it, and you have, what, a 300% markup sometimes, V?
Depending on the garment and what we decide to set the price at, which of course is part of the learning, absolutely.
So when it comes to our different retail designs, we are always growing our design line, and we also really want your students to contribute to it, and we will reward your students if we decide to print the design. So your students have, this year, will really be trying to focus on actually kind of coming up with a little bit more of a fashion sense where, you know, again, if we're always going to wear apparel, the fashion world will always need jobs, right?
Sure, yeah, and everyone's got great ideas, and it's a matter of kind of creating those ideas and making them come to life through design software, and then ultimately having it printed on something that they can wear themselves or sell to their peers.
And I imagine very gratifying when a student sees a design they design and then they see hundreds of students wearing it. It's again very gratifying. So I'll give you an example of some spirit wear designs. What we like to do with a lot of our designs, we actually print them in multiple color schemes. So in this sense, this is a stock retail transfer. In this case, we actually have 3 different ties that we can then print onto a shirt. You've probably seen this type of print before. And essentially by buying these 3 prints onto one sheet, you're actually getting a really good price because, again, the unit price will be divided by 3. So in our case, we're going to take this silver print, and which of the 3 do you like, V?
I think we'll go with the straight.
Okay, so we are in Columbus, Ohio, and anybody who ever's been to Columbus, Ohio knows we are die-hard Buckeye fans. So we're making a scarlet and gray print. To print this is just like any spirit wear transfer, very easy to line up. In this case, V, I'd make that a little bit high on the collar because it's going to look like it's an actual tie. You know, it's a unique print location that if you were direct screen printing this would be a much harder print to nail compared to laying the transfer exactly where it needs to be. And then again, after around 10 seconds of printing, we're just going to peel it hot and we are good to go. What we've done is we've taken it's virtually a 60-cent print, a $3 shirt, and for $10, we made a killing on our garment. And as you can see, red actually, it likes to turn a different color for the first 5 minutes after pressing. It does come back, right, V?
Oh, yeah.
But again, the print feels super soft. And one of the benefits is, don't you sometimes even let your customers print their own garments and they're just giggled by the opportunity, aren't they?
They are, yeah. It's one of the great things about being in high school is that, you know, they're taller than I am and they're easily able to grab this, pull it down. You know, we give them the safety training 10-second spiel, and then they're ready to go, and they enjoy it.
As you can see, you can really help make your school store sales essentially be going on all year round and letting your students gain that learn and earn opportunity that they want and deserve. And also remember that essentially you can take this retail opportunity and be using a website to be promoting, again, all of the different designs you get your hands on, essentially stock transfers, and then be printing on demand and not being stuck with any printed inventory. If you have any questions about our many different types of learn and earn opportunities, please do not hesitate contacting us. Thank you.